Welcome to a new way of learning for a new way of living. Now, I hope you enjoyed the Super Bowl halftime course featuring Prince and his wisdom ideas from that experience. In the actual courses, you'll have more things to interact with, and you're really encouraged to express your understanding in more artistic and different ways. You'll have things like your Legos, Play-Doh, and you'll be able to show your understanding in very creative and 3D type of ways. Now, what does the music of Prince, Dolly Parton, David Bowie, and even Lauryn Hill have to do with this new way of learning for a new way of leading? Stay tuned and we'll review the whole institute and find out. Hi, I'm Janine Letford, the co-director of the Lyrics and Leadership Institute, and we're going to review the different aspects of our institute that will gear you up for this new future of work, keep your brain healthy, and help you even prevent things like dementia. The mission of our institute is to equip you with leadership and life skills that includes brain health in order for you to be adaptable, creative, and resilient in any situation. Our institute consists of 7 areas that will help you stay cognitively, emotionally, neurologically, professionally, and even artistically fit. Let's jump in. The Lyrics and Leadership Institute includes song courses, Gems of Genuses, Brain Capital Joules, Sing-Along Sundays, The Artist's Friends Meetup, Conference Concerts, The Artists Class of Arts and Poetry. The first section, which is the bulk of our Lyrics and Leadership Institute, are our song courses. Since we develop interactive, engaging training courses inspired by musical works of creative artists, each song is its own course, with modules, learning objectives, and artistic or written reflections. On your own personal devices, you'll engage with the songs and the lyrics. Then we'll deep dive into the leadership and life skills, as well as the brain health strategies that the song presents. You'll learn the most current research, hear from the top thought leaders and neuroscientists, and then implement effective tools in your own life that are inspired by these musical works of art. Since many of our artists were adamant about each person having their own opportunity to interpret the song from their own point of view, you'll create your own understandings and interpretations of the song messages as well. And that's where our 3D creations come in, as well as other art forms. The Lyrics and Leadership community will also be a place for you to share your interpretations and reflections and even your action goals, if you choose to do so. And that concludes the song course section of our Lyrics and Leadership community. The second section of our Lyrics and Leadership Institute is called the Gems of Genuses, and are very short snippets of takeaway wisdom strategies for you to implement in your life right away from our featured artists. The name might change depending on the artist, such as Prince's Pearls of Wisdom, or Dolly's Diamonds of Destiny, or even Christina Aguilera's Crystals of Courage. Can you tell we have a thing for gems? Once or twice a week, you'll get a snippet of wisdom, which is a quick yet profound insight or success strategy to implement in your own life. This micro-learning experience will help you continue to learn new things on a regular basis, even if you're short on time. It will infuse you with a thought-provoking song, pique your curiosity, or expand your knowledge in very areas the artist talked about, such as things of purpose, progress, power, peace, patience, being present, and even having passion. These gems of genius will be inspired by either a line from an artist's song, a clip from an artist's interview, an interaction from one of their band members or acquaintances, an observation from their album art or photography, or even one of their priceless quotes. These bite-sized training gems of geniuses will get you excited to learn more about the artist, but also prepare you to be more aware, creative, brain healthy, and resilient in this knowledge economy. And that is the Gems of Genius section of our Lyrics and Leadership Institute. Our third section in our Lyrics and Leadership Institute is called Brain Capital Joules. And it's a very important section because it focuses on issues that the artists, like Prince, spoke about often. People being proactive in life, being healthy and aware of their creative potential, and we call that building brain capital while jamming to the music of iconic artists. Now, the fourth section of our Lyrics and Leadership Institute is called Sing-Along Sundays. Now, there's a raft of research that suggests that singing is beneficial for not only our artistic creativity, but also for our brain health. Singing alone and definitely singing with others is beneficial on our cognitive, physical, and emotional health on so many levels. So once a month, and maybe even more, we'll be doing a sing-along Sunday to various songs in our community. And then you'll be encouraged to sing along on your own devices to your favorite songs from our featured artists or from anyone you choose. But our main goal is for you to understand the importance of using singing and humming as a way to keep yourself brain healthy, joyful, and in tune throughout the ups and downs of life. And that is the Sing-Along Sundays section of our Lyrics and Leadership Institute. The fifth part of our institute is called our Artist Friends Meetup and really addresses the Surgeon General's statement about loneliness. Loneliness is an epidemic and it wreaks havoc on your brain health and your creative thinking. So a goal of our institute is to bring people together from all walks of life, all generations, and all backgrounds to have a Artist Friends Meetup. Prince didn't really use the term fans because he didn't really connect with the word fanatic, but he did call them friends. So why not bring together these friends, these people who know and admire Prince or the featured artists, as well as those curious to learn more about them. Let's gather together and share our insights, interpretations, and revelations of their genius and the impact of their work in music on our own lives. These discussions will take place both virtually and in person during our conference concert dates. And that is the Artist Friends Meetup section of our Lyrics and Leadership Institute. Our sixth section is the official meetup for our conference concerts leadership in-person events. These events are similar to leadership conferences, but way better. We'll have your speakers who address creativity, curiosity, resilience, brain health, and leadership. But we'll also have dancers, band performances, and art educators who will lead lessons in the expressive arts. It's a conference like no other, and that's why we're calling them conference concerts, because it intertwines the best of both worlds. Content with courage, sessions with singing, and lyrics with leadership. This is an event like no other. And that is the conference concert section of our Lyrics and Leadership Institute. Our seventh section of the Lyrics and Leadership Institute is the Artists, Class of Arts. Because our work desires for you to increase your ability for expression, self-awareness, understanding, and increasing multiple methods of communication, we believe that the arts are one of the best ways to do that, while also increasing your brain health. This work is based on the science of neuroaesthetics, in which you'll learn the foundation of neuroaesthetics, how it was used by Prince and the other artists, and how to incorporate it into your own life and leadership. The arts are beneficial for art's sake, of course, but they also increase your ability to see things in a whole new way, to think metaphorically, and to develop emotional intelligence, just to name a few benefits. So, For this section, we are going to offer basic art instruction that gives you the elements of every art so you can increase your toolbox of art vocabulary while expressing your experience with music, with art, with theater, and of course in life and the lessons that you're going to be learning from Prince, Dolly Parton, and the other featured artists. We'll review the art elements, or as we like to call them in the Institute, the periodic table of art elements. And we'll see examples within the artist's music and work and how they tell a story, how they change the emotional energy of an experience, and how they communicate various ideas that influence your interpretation of the work. You'll have the opportunity to produce your own art, and you'll learn how to better interpret and express your life in art with specific artistic vocabulary. If you missed it in school, you'll get it here. And all this delays the onset of dementia, and it builds your beautiful brain at the same time. This is the Class of Arts, the final section of our Lyrics and Leadership Institute. There you have it. These are the 7 departments of our main components of our one-of-a-kind Lyrics and Leadership Institute, where we teach leadership, brain health, and life skills inspired by the work of iconic artists you already know and love. Lifelong learning is no longer an option. It is now required. So why not learn it in a fun, engaging way with people who are excited to grow and with artists who contributed great work for us to learn and interact with. Brain health and dementia prevention is a serious topic, and we need new ways to learn how to optimize our brains to enhance our creativity and protect us against dementia. Let's do it with a melody of success. So join our mailing list to stay connected, and don't forget, our Institute opens May 28th, 2025. So we hope that you will join us to be a part of this growing movement and join our Lyrics and Leadership Institute and the community so you could learn, grow, sing, and live to see the dawn. We'll see you in class.